So this is my Amiga A600, which I thought had a broken floppy drive. So I bought a replacement floppy drive that I was going to install, and this is the power supply that I rigged up last time with the other. It was an Amiga that I've actually got that's broken. It's got a green screen, which apparently means the RAM's failed. But I've hooked up this power supply to my old Amiga because I was just going to test to see if the floppy drive worked before I actually replaced it. And it does sound pretty horrible, but check this out. There we go. Booting Workbench. Sounds... I don't know if it used to sound like that, I don't remember, but it sounds bad to me. But it does appear to be working. So I'm wondering if maybe my other Amiga power supply actually doesn't work properly. Because if one of the rails doesn't work, I think that might be the rail that powers the floppy drive. There is actually a hard drive in this as well, but that doesn't appear to work. Oh, we've got Workbench, read error and disk block. So that may be that the floppy drive is broken, but it may be that this disk is ancient. So it may actually have a read error on it. There we go. It seems to be working. I've got classic Blood Money. Does it work? Oh, that sounds awful. Sounds truly awful. I wonder if it's actually going to boot though. It's probably just erasing my disk right now. I think that might be broken. It's not got the usual drive sound. But I think it's got a grey screen. I think that means the Amiga's booted correctly. I think when it gets to grey, apparently that means it's done all its checks and everything. Oh, that just sounds bad. Oof. Oh. So it failed to boot the disk that time. Fail. So maybe I will swap the floppy drive out for this refurbished one. Right, let's see if I can get this thing out. So I think I've got to take all these out and those two screws up there, which hold the, I think they hold the floppy in. Oh, there's no shield. That's odd. The other one's got a shield on it. Wait a minute. There's no hard drive in this. That explains why the hard drive doesn't work. I thought this had a hard drive in. What the hell happened? Did I sell it and get a one that didn't have a hard drive in? I don't remember. It's too long ago. I was convinced this had a hard drive in it. Well, there you go. It doesn't look, I mean this does work, it doesn't look like anything's leaking or anything. It's got a little bit of dust in it. It's looking good. 1991. I don't know what this is. This looks new. So I thought this was refurbished, but this looks actually, I don't remember what I ordered. I think this is like a modern replacement for the floppy drive, maybe. Well, I don't think it's going to do any harm, he says confidently. It's got a pin. Oh, how's this supposed to work? Yeah, you can plug these things in backwards. These are like the floppy drives on PCs. They were a nightmare for that. Wish I hadn't unplugged this now because I didn't need to. Try not to bend pins. Normally I wouldn't be so bothered about getting this in without bending the pins. Like on a PC you just wouldn't care. But on this it's like critical to the operation of the computer. Oh, it's got a little mounting bracket as well. That's not folded under there anymore, but I don't think that's going to be in the way. I won't put all the screws back in for now. I'll just reconnect the power, connect it, and then we'll give it a go and see if it's any better. Oh, is that going to go on? Perhaps. Right, let's give this a go. Right then, let's see if this, well, see if I can put a disc in and it'll actually, oh, well, it feels a lot better than the other one. At least the disc came out. So let's see. Here goes nothing. And it's oh yeah, it's working. Have I got any sound?
Diagnosis presents a DMA design game.
Loading again. The colours on my phone look really wrong. Still loading. Computer's definitely working though, but maybe the drive isn't. Oh, maybe it did take this long. Oh my god. Yeah, the floppy drive light's gone now, so... That took an awfully long time. I think longer than it should have done. Oh, we're loading again. I think that maybe there was a key I could press to skip that, but it wasn't telling me. It's making a funny noise. Oh Oh my god. Right, here we go. 1989. Press fire to start. I'm pressing fire. Oh, it's totally working. Let's get the little crappy spaceship. Well, it's just like loading all the time, but it just doesn't have a loading prompt. It just, you're just sitting there. I think maybe this drive's working slower than it should. Oh, it's totally working. Oh, that joystick's awful. $25. Oh, it's going down on this joystick's really hard. Just doesn't seem to want to do it. I suppose while we're here, we should check out if this workbench disc has that same read error on it. That sounds more, yeah, it sounds better than the other one. It sounds more normal. A bit clicky though. I'm glad I've not got the battery backed up clock because those things, the battery would just leak. You leave it in the board for 30 years and it just leaks everywhere and destroys it. Ooh, it's got a big click. Oh yeah, look, the read errors have gone. Wow, it's slow. What have I got in utilities? Print files. Notepad. Oh, I wonder if the keyboard works. I haven't tried that. Here it is, Notepad. Notepad's looking for fonts. It's all on this one little disc though. Yay, look at that. Yeah. Well, 30 years old, it's still going. Who knew? Apparently the keyboards in these fail quite a lot. But, success. And off she goes.